All right, from the studio in Fairfax City, we are very grateful that Marco accepted our invitation. Marco, welcome to my humble podcast.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Marco, let's go back to the beginning in your life. Where were you born, like in a musical family? I mean, how old were you when you perhaps began taking guitar lessons or piano lessons? Your parents tell you, no, learn an instrument, don't watch that much TV, that kind of stuff.
My parents didn't play music. They are not musicians at all. My brothers played piano, but the, he was not interested in playing the instruments. But me, I play piano when I was a child in the conservatory during a few years. I listened classical music at the beginning. After in my teenage years, I stopped completely music because when I was a teenager, I was stupid. I was like a lot of teenagers. But after I listened to a lot of rock music. I listened to Metallica, to Red Hot Chili Peppers. I was a big fan of Red Hot Chili Peppers at my teenage. Nirvana, Oasis. And after that, at the end of my teenage years, at the age of 16, 17, I discovered bands like The Gathering, maybe my favorite band, like Dream Theater, Stratovarius. I was a big fan of Stratovarius, and I was impressed because they were, I think, incredible musicians. It changed my life. It changed my life listening to this band. So I decided to buy an electric guitar, my first electric guitar. I didn't play guitar at all at the beginning. It was at the age of 19. And
Yep.
after I tried different bands, I wanted to play with other guys. And I founded my first band, Remedia. It was in 2000, before Edenia.
I got it. I understand. Of course, the band was for the southern suburb of Paris in France, which was founded in 2010 by Marco, and then the project at the beginning was focused more in instrumental music, and then largely inspired by film score soundtracks. What was the motivation? How you went from kind of listen to film score, and then a little bit of indie, and then a little bit of prog, and so on. What was the main motivation for you at the time? That was what.
In fact, during my band, Remedia, my first band, it was a rock metal band. It lasted around 10 years. In parallel, I had Edenia. In fact, I founded Edenia because I was bored with my band because we didn't do so much. We did a few concerts, few demos, but no album. So I did Edenia. I was alone in the project. It was, as you said, an instrumental project.
Yeah.
Nothing at all with. It has nothing to do with rock music.
Sure.
There were no electric guitar, no distortion, no drums, no bass. There were a lot of keyboards, strings, orchestration, harp, etc., etc. And I did everything by myself. I played all the instruments, or programmed all the instruments. And after that, I had no ambition, in fact, for this project. I'm looking for fun, just just for fun. And after that, I wrote songs, real songs, so music and vocal melody. So I needed a singer, and after many tries, I met Ida Rose in 20 Edenia. It started around 2010, and I met her in 2013, I think, 2013 or 14. And the project changed completely. It became more rock, more progressive, more about vocals, more songs. It became more ambitious, and then we released an EP 4 years after we released three album. It 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 came progressively. In fact, the ambition came progressively.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Where, Edenia, where the name come from? What's the meaning?
Oh, in fact, we worked for Edenia without a name. We just wrote songs, lyrics, music without name. But when we we released the EP, we needed a name. It's stupid, but it's
Sure.
the real story. So I suggested a different name to Ida, the first singer, and she chose this one. I suggested around 10 or 20 names. We were looking for a name that evokes dreams, reverie. Obviously, the name refers to Garden of Eden, the story of Adam and Eve, to the paradise. We are looking for a name who can suggest that.
Yeah, I got it. Understand it. Of course, you study music theory and learn to play the piano as a child, and I think you mentioned that at the time you were listening to a lot of Eric Clapton and Dire Straits, like many people, and then at the end of 19, you end up buying your first electric guitar, which is amazing because usually people start learning guitar when they are, I don't know, 12 or 10. In your case, you started late. You learn a lot on your own. Well, you study music theory, but you learn how to play that very well, and you progress over time. And it's the way you play, and with the band and with the music. I have listened to the 4 albums. It's very very good, man. So although you have a late start in life playing guitar, you did very well for yourself. So
Thank you very much. But it was intensive.
yeah, of course.
It was very, very intensive. All the day I play guitar. I play. I improve my technique. It was hard work, and I had a teacher during. I learned by myself. But during a few years, 4 or 3 years, I had a teacher, a great teacher, to learn music theory, improvisation, solo guitar. It was a great help for me. If I can do solo, it was with the help of this teacher. It was incredible.
I understand. I understand that you first for like you were part of a 4-piece progressive rock metal band, if you will, called Remedia, with Sylvie Vachal, and then I think that lasted, I don't know, 10 years, right? before the beginning of Edenia, right? Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
What's the material that you did with Remedia, which is available somewhere? It was recorded.
For Remedia, you don't find, I think, anything.
Really?
Unfortunately, it's stupid because it's very sad because we were a good band, I think. And I used some ideas I used in Remedia for Edenia. I used some riff, some structure for some song. So I think it was the prequel to Edenia. It was more rock and metal. But I thought we were a good band.
Got
But
it.
no EP. It's
Nothing.
sad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad that we cannot find recorded because that was the beginning of what it became Edenia, at the time, and of course you were developing your ambition and growing, and eventually you end up releasing the first album Edenia in January 2017. What memory? What was the motivation do you have for releasing that album, and what memory do you have from that period?
I have good memories from that recording. It was my real first recording, but I think it's more of a demo than a real album because we made many technical mistakes during the recording. We didn't have any experience of recordings, so we made a lot of errors, mistakes. But I think it's interesting to listen because I think the EP show what Edenia is now. I think we find in this LP some elements we find in Edenia folk, rock, progressive, instrumental, orchestration, etc., etc. And I'm proud of this EP. It has a lot of imperfections, but I think we did the best. We did the best. We tried to do our best. It was with Fida. We got along very well. But she left. But it was a good collaboration.
Yeah. Yeah. You mentioned that before that, what I read in your website that, of course, it was very difficult after that because Ida ended up leaving the band and, you end up recruiting a friend and sometimes that doesn't work and it's fine to, find a replacement and so forth. But what's happened to Ida? Is she still involved in music or no? I didn't check.
I don't have any news from her. She
Really?
said she was my friend. No, she was a friend. She was very funny. It was a very funny person, very good person.
Yeah.
But I don't have any contact with her. I don't know she continue music. She has the band. She
Gotcha.
left for personal reasons, not for music.
Music catch and
Because of me, it was for personal reasons.
I understand. I understand. How difficult was for you to find a replacement?
In fact, it was not difficult because I find Elena, the next singer,
Yeah.
very fast. In fact, when I decided to, I let Edenia rest during
Yeah.
around 6 months. And when I decided to look for a singer, I find Elena at the moment. It's extraordinary
Mm.
because I met her at my work, and I just hear her singing, and I hear her, and it was magic because she's an extraordinary singer, incredible. The story is incredible. She recorded the new song with no difficulties. Extraordinary. I didn't have any problem to replace that. That's good news.
I got you. No, I understand. It's not that easy. And of course, you went through a phase where you were, you know, to an experimenting and then refining your sound, if you will, to go to the core of what you were looking for. And then you end up releasing the second album, Silence, was finally released in April 22, which is very good as well. So one memory you have from that period as well.
Great memories. I had two singers. I had Elena and Remy, who was
Yeah.
a friend. I know him very well during. I knew him since years and years. The Silence has the particularity to have female vocals. Vocals are the majority in this album, but there are also male vocals. There are also duets, which 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 is interesting. The song "All They Want," I think it matched perfectly. I have good memories from the recording because it was easy. It was magic. The singers recorded their parts very fast, and it was magic during the recording. And I think it's in fact, in my heart, I'm not objective because in my heart, it's my real first album, and I think yeah, it will always remain my favorite album because it was the first, and also I think it contains the most. Maybe one of the most, some of the most powerful tracks I ever composed. I think the title track "Silence." I think it's a real good tracks. I'm proud of this track. I'm very proud of this album. In fact, my regret about this album is the promotions. It was released during the COVID. So it was very difficult. It's my regret. I had good memories for the recording. It was very great, a lot of fun. It was funny, etc. But the promotion was very difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, with the COVID, it's always during the pandemics, it's always was different for a lot of bands, obviously, right? So then, it's always difficult when you try to put a new album together and so on and so forth. Another place was then announced in 2022. I think it was funded via crowdfunding campaign, and then you end up releasing that album. Or what memory do you have for that period as well? Because that's another very good album, my friend.
Thank you. It was complicated for this one because Remy left the band for personal reasons.
Mm.
And Elena recorded almost all the parts, all the vocal parts, and she decided to leave suddenly. Yeah, she had almost done all the vocal part. It was incredible. And she was, so I recruited a new singer, Clelia, and I had good memories, but it was complicated because I recorded the part with one singer, and another singer did almost the same thing. So it was bizarre. It was bizarre. But
Yeah.
Clelia did a great job. She recorded the her parts very fast. But I think it's a good album. Is I think it's more accessible than Silence. Silence, I think, is more progressive than Another Place. It has a lot of Silence had a lot of long tracks, complex tracks. Another Place has but short tracks, long tracks. I think is a varied album. There are folk tracks, progressive tracks. Uh, I think he has the particularity to have two parts. In fact, the first part is the bright part for me. It has positive lyrics, positive tracks, but the second part is dark, black, with rock tracks, even metal tracks. Uh, but I think it's a good album, different from Pop Silence. I'm proud of it, even if I prefer Silence, like you understand.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. And of course, your latest album, The Secret Destination You Are Looking For, that it was end up releasing in August this year, not October. It's another very good album, different from the other one, but of course you are evolving and you working new ideas, and some are more poppy, and then some are more rock and something in between as well. But it's a very good album. I really like the last one as well, and of course, like you mentioned before, you went to a lot of different singers, and some living for personal reason, moving or XYZ, whatever the reason may be. But it's still, you kept the band together, and you hire a new person, and then you try the best to keep on continuing the band, keeping the dream alive, so to speak, and good for you. But it's how difficult have been, if you look back at your life, in the sense that you're not giving up, you're still doing music, you're still doing great music actually, and it's always difficulties, right? So
Yes, it's difficult because I thought about give up about giving up, but I think about my music because when the singer left, it's very sad.
no,
But when you record tracks, good tracks, I think. I want to record the tracks. I want to find
no,
a great singer to. It's my fuel to continue Edenia because I think a lot about music. Yeah. I'm proud of my band, so I want to continue. I want to
sure.
continue.
Yeah, you should. If that's your passion and your dream, you should continue working with that. Of course, since 2023, you have given a lot of concert, including the 2025 Crescendo Progressive Rock Festival. I need to look video for that because I couldn't find it. I'm quite sure you guys played very, very well there.
It's a great experience for us.
Yeah,
We played in front of many people, of hundred people who
sure.
support, and we had a great feedback from our concert. It was just a great experience. We sold a lot of CDs. It was incredible experience. Uh, so we're looking for another experience, another festival, but
Mm.
it's complicated. Complicated.
Do you know if that was recorded in the sense that it are you planning to release that a live uh album of the stuff you have done in the past, or of or that particular concert in general, or difficult to find the recordings of those?
No, we had the recording of our concerts.
Yeah.
We had the camera. We didn't have the sound, the different bands. I don't know the word. The piece of guitars,
Oh, I
keyboard,
see. Yeah.
etc. So I don't think we will release a live. Maybe
Yeah.
later for a next concert, but for this one, no. The condition are very particular.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to have all the tracks, and then some of it and RX, somebody to mix it and master it, and if the original material that you have is not that great, it's very difficult, right? You can improve it a little bit, but if it's not great product, then you may not release it, which is bad, because it would be great to see you playing live. Any possibility of what is in terms of touring? Are you planning on touring the rest of the year or next year in your country, or go to
We
Europe?
would love, we would love to, but it's difficult for us because
Mm.
Edenia is independent band, a very independent band.
Very
We
independent, but yeah,
organize
that's right.
everything by ourselves. We had
Yeah,
we had we have no networks. But we are looking for we will have some gigs next year,
yeah,
but in near Paris, near Paris. But
yeah,
we are looking for festival in UK, in the Netherlands. We tried. We maybe we will play this festival. I dream about that, but it's complicated. Maybe we will have the answer in the next month, but well, we will see. We will see.
well, we'll
But
see. Yeah. I imagine that you work full time, right? So, right. So music, or you dedicate the whole time to music, or
sorry, I don't
no? Do
understand.
you work full time?
Uh,
And then music you do when you can, when you evening, weekends. Uh,
yes, it's my hobby. It's my only
my
hobby.
hobby. Yeah, my hobby.
Music. Yes, it takes time to. I think Edenia is a project very ambitious. So it's
Gotcha.
my second job. In fact, my
Got it.
second job.
No, I understand it. It's very difficult to make. Even the big name and the big band have a difficult time releasing new music and tour and so forth. Are you it's possible to ask you, are you working in new material right now? Try to get putting some tracks together for a project in 2026, 2027?
I don't stop writing new
But
music.
yeah,
I uh, I never stop writing
sure.
on new idea, working on new idea. Um, so yes, we. I think the next album of Edenia will be probably an EP.
Yep.
of 4 tracks, and it will be very different from the previous album. I want the Edenia album be different from the previous one. It's important for me. I need to try different thing, to test,
Sure.
to try different sound arrangements, and I think it will be the direction of the new EP. It
Yep.
will be a very special project. But I can say more
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
there, there are a lot of work. I send the song to the singer, and she she will work, and we will see how it sounds.
How it goes. Yep. I got it. Oh, I understand. Well, good luck to you, Marco. Let me know if anything I can do down the road when you release the material, hopefully next year. We can do a follow-up interview. A lot of people all over the world like your music, so don't give up. Continue working, and thank you very much for the great music and all the passion that you have by not for not giving up as well. So I know it's a lot of work, man.
Thank you. Thank you for your support.
No, no problem. It was very nice talking to you, Marco.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you.
Claudio. Thank you very much for the interview, for your interest in Edenia.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
No, no problem. Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon, man.